The year is coming to a close. And what have you done this year? One more year gone. Are you still alive? And what are you alive to? What are you dead to? When was the last time you saw a full moon or a sunrise? When was the last time you gazed at a mountain or the ocean? Or you looked at a butterfly fly? When was the last time you saw a flower blossom or kicked a ball? When was the last time you smiled at yourself? When was the last time you looked back and could laugh at yourself? For the last few days of the year and the years to come, get into the act and make it happen for yourself. Come alive.
In the coming year, I want you to have a clear-cut plan. How am I going to be a better human being? What is my plan? You must have a plan of your own. The idea of counting time is because we need some measure, we need some kind of milestone just to know are we going forward or backward in our life. If you're evaluating, have I moved forward as a human being or have I become backward? Simple way of checking this is, am I a little more joyful human being? Am I a little more relaxed? Am I a little more compassionate? Am I a little more loving? You just have to check. Within yourself sincerely you look and see, have you moved forward as a human being? Because you're 1 year closer to your grave. Are you going to at least die as a better human being, if not live? What happens around you is a consequence of the way the world is running and the way we conduct things, many things. Consequences are okay, but how we are is very important because this is what determines the quality of who we are. What happens? We have little more, little less, this happens, that happens. That is not the quality of your life. That is just the content of your life. Content should not decide the quality, it is always the context which decides the quality of one's life. So the coming year, the plan must be good, a workable plan. I want you to be an ambitious plan, not a stupid, silly, tiny little plan, a very ambitious plan. By the end of this year, I must be in this kind of a state. Time to plan. The coming year, we have a clear-cut plan and we work through the plan, a deliverable plan, an ambitious one, not a small one. I want all of you to evolve a plan like that. If necessary, write it down. This is how I'm going to be in the coming year. Whatever is your idea of being better human being. You don't have to go by my prescriptions, but if you're better, you must be functioning within yourself at least with less friction, less struggle, less turmoil. Yes? That's an indication that you're better.
So now, we all know that just 25 days are left for 2024 to say goodbye to us and 2025 to arrive in our life. Now since I am a content creator, I take account of my everyday, my accomplishments, my targets and everything. And also, I am a sadhaka and doing my daily sadhana is very mandatory and also obvious for me. Otherwise, I would not be the person that I am right now. And also, I would not be able to reflect Isha. A few days back, in the month of November, when I went for BSP at Isha, a very strange thing happened to me. On 15th of November, the day was Purnima and our BSP was over on that particular day at around 6 p.m. in evening. So after the BSP got over, we all went to see Devi procession because the day was Purnima and Devi will have a procession on that day. So I, along with many of my friends, went to see Devi procession. Now since I had just completed my BSP, my entire body was breaking and as well as it was paining, very immensely it was paining. But still when I stood in front of Devi, at time I felt that I am not this body. I just forgot all my bodily pain and I just danced in that music, in that drum beats. I danced with everyone. I am a very shy person. I don't dance, means I don't dance in front of anybody, neither alone. But that day I danced like so madly, fully free. I just forgot all my pain. And not only that, the more I danced, the more good I felt. And the more good I felt, and I danced more. Not only that, after Devi procession, along with one of my friend, I went to Devi's abode, sat just in front of her, and started doing my Devi sadhana. And I sat there up to 12:30 a.m. And not only that, since the day was Purnima, midnight meditation also happens in Dhyanalinga. So Dhyanalinga was open. After visiting Devi abode, I went to Dhyanalinga and sat in front of Dhyanalinga. I did not get much time to sit in front of Dhyanalinga because at 1 everything will be closed. The entire ashram will get closed. So I sat in front of Dhyanalinga till 1 o'clock. My body was already tired because of Bhava Spandana. But still, that was the day when I entirely forgot my body and I was just a being there. It was only at 2 a.m. at night when I went to my bed, I felt the immense pain in my body. But one thing I remember, that I reminded myself on that particular day, despite my body was in immense pain, I just told myself one thing, that I don't know whether the next Purnima I will be here or not. So I don't want to miss anything, not a single moment in ashram. And I just witnessed and experienced everything, whatever was there at that night especially. Now I know many of you might be thinking that why am I saying you all these? It is because I just had the thought after coming from ashram that why don't I live every day like that? No matter what happens, we are definitely going to sleep at night. So entire day, whatever comes our way, no matter whatever things, whatever work, whoever is coming our way, why not experience them fully? That moment is not going to get repeated again. Anyway, I don't know that tomorrow will I be there or not. So why not, whatever is coming my way, I should give myself fully into it. Now I know many of you might be confused as to why am I saying all these. This is only to remind you that we have forgot the mortal nature of ours. Sadhguru many times in many of his videos had tried to make us understand that we all are mortal. We are going to die. We don't know when is that moment. Why not experience everything? So if I am mortal, whatever I wish for, why don't I give myself fully into it? Why not I do it with utmost urgency? Why to postpone the things? And if I am mortal, where is the time to complain, to become angry with, to have fight, to judge someone? Where is the time? Do I have so much time? This is the only reason I experience each and every moment in that ashram. So why not experience every day of my life like this? This is the thing I experienced at ashram, and I'm also following it now, especially from the time I have come back from ashram. So now hope you understand what's good for you. You have the clarity. What do you want in your life actually? Just write it down. And also along with it, write it down that what are the things you need to do for that particular thing to accomplish, or whatever type of person you want to become, what are the things you need to do for that. Just write it down. Have the clarity in your mind that what is that you aspire for, and how are you going to make your 2025 a successful one. Not too much time is left, only 25 days. Don't wait for tomorrow, just do it now. Just write it down. What do you want? What are the things that you have to do in order to accomplish that, and do it with utmost urgency, because we don't know when is our last moment, and that moment which will be our last, we should not have regret that we did not accomplish that what was needed for me as well as that was needed for everybody. So just do it right now. And with this, closing the video. Hope you loved the video and found it meaningful. And if yes, do not forget to give it a like, share and subscribe. And up to next, stay safe, healthy, happy and namaskar.